I want to ask you a little bit about Sidney Crosby. We talked about him a little bit being hurt right now, but you know, he is, I guess, really the face of the National Hockey League right now, as you were for many, many years. When he speaks up, as he did a couple of weeks ago when after being injured, it creates a stir of some kind. And I thought of you right away because you lived with that for so long. How did you weigh that? I'm sure there was a lot of nights you had to bite your tongue and like you wanted to say something. How did you deal with that?
Well, you're right. You know, it's a hard situation because, first of all, I can't speak for Sidney, but I'll tell you, I don't have all the answers. And that's the first thing you got to really know and realize, that you don't have all the answers. And I'm sure Sidney feels the same way. Mario probably felt the same way. But at the end of the day, people want to hear what you think, whether it's the hitting, whether it's the game itself, whether it's a collective bargaining agreement. They always go to that sort of the speaker of the house, okay, what's your opinion? And I just found over the years that, you know what, you just got to be yourself. And, you know, if you don't say something, people are going to be upset that want to hear you talk. And if you do say something, there's always going to be some of those people that say, I don't like what you say. So you just got to understand going into that. And the biggest thing is, don't be too controversial. You know, people don't want to see controversy. One of the things that's made our game great is guys like Gordie Howe and Bobby Orr, John Beliveau, Mario, Messier. When guys spoke, they just didn't lip off, and they just didn't sort of rip into things. They're very positive about the game. They're very understanding and sincere of the fact that they were proud to play in the National Hockey League, and that's a privilege. And so that torch is kind of always carried on. And I see when guys like Crosby and Ovechkin speak, they speak very positively about the game. They speak very highly about playing in Washington and playing in Pittsburgh, and that's great to see, and that's all we can ask for.